Welcome back to Living 808. A family-run company is putting up a state-of-the-art building called Kuilei Place. All week long, we'll be bringing you and learning about the residential high-rise, the luxury living that goes with it, and all the amazing amenities. But first, let's find out a little bit more about the Kobayashi Group.
Kuilei Place is the newest residential community that's coming to Honolulu, and it's a Kobayashi Group project. And Alana Kobayashi joins me with all the details. Aloha.
Aloha. Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, I'm so happy to be talking to you about this because it is a beautiful project. Now, before we talk about Kuilei Place, let's talk about what you and your family have been up to, because you've been doing incredible work here in Hawaii. And so many different projects. Now, your grandfather started the company in the 50s with just a single truck, I heard. So can you tell us that story and how it's come to be now?
Yeah, no, of course, thank you. Yes, so back in the 50s, our grandfather started a construction company called AC Kobayashi, or Albert C. Kobayashi Inc. Very original, his name. And with one truck and our grandmother as the receptionist. And then actually, he fell ill when my father was his first year in college, and so he left college to come back and take over the family business. And then he, alongside our grandfather and his brothers, grew it to the largest locally owned construction company in the state in the late 90s. And then BJ and Patrick had returned from college, and they joined my father and started Kobayashi Group. It took me a few years later to figure out that was my calling, so I returned in 2001, and that's when Kobayashi Group, as it's known today, was fully formed.
And in that time, since then, of course, you've developed so many different projects, and they're all very unique. So what do you think kind of they all share, but especially for Kuilei Place, what sets it apart?
I think what Kobayashi Group and Black Sand Capital, our investment partner, what we really focus on in any project we're doing is that we are going to be the best in class. So whatever segment that we're working in, whether it be retail or hotel or residential, any of those segments, we are going to be the best in class, best location, best in class delivery. And so what we pride ourselves on is really sweating the details, thinking about every square inch of the property, how it's going to live, how are the residents, how it's going to make the lives of the residents better. In terms of Kuilei, what makes it unique, every one of our projects, we really seek out to do some different things that we've never done before. At the same time, we bring forward all of those great elements that we're seeing our residents of our other buildings love and enjoy. And so there's quite a few special things for Kuilei, but just to name, I think one in particular, we really want to promote active lifestyle. And so of course, we have 2 gyms at Kuilei, to offer different styles of exercise. But in addition to that, something that we've always wanted to do and we finally have done here at Kuilei is a quarter-mile jogging path. But then along all the private areas, we have 8 workout stations designed by, our opinion, the best local trainer here in Hawaii, so that you can have a full body workout just walking outside and, give up the personal trainer and, just lead it yourself.
That's incredible. And not even having to leave your own community.
Yeah.
That is so neat. Okay, and you mentioned, the best in class and the best location. Where exactly is this going to be located?
Yes, so that's probably the most exciting thing to me, is that Kuilei is really a prime location. It's really in the center, from Kaka'ako to Kahala. It's right in the center, but it's really on the edge of the urban core, meaning that almost all the high rises are kind of behind you, right? So you have this incredible vista with a green belt between Kaimuki High School, Alawai, Iolani School, Kapiolani Park, and of course the iconic Diamond Head.
That's so central to, I feel like, everything in town, which is nice. And not only, of course, down below is it nice, but the views up above, I'm sure, are amazing. So what do you look out at?
You can really see everything. Maukana Makai, above around 350 feet, you're going to start to see Coco Head, Molokai in a clear day, the entire crater of Diamond Head.
Wow.
So not just the iconic front that you see, but you actually see both sides. And then you see ocean wrapping around Diamond Head. And then, of course, Waikiki Beach and the beautiful twinkling lights of the city in the evening. Speaking of the view, something I'm incredibly excited about is that we've actually taken 2 of the most premier view units at the top of the building with 10-foot ceilings and converted them into a shared amenity space for the whole community. So everyone can have that as an extension of their home. So there's these 2 private dining rooms that have that incredible vista that I mentioned, and really are like 2 restaurants that you can reserve for your friends and family and enjoy your most special moments. And one thing that I wanted to share that I think is going to be an incredible amenity and really just one of a kind in the state is that we are doing a hidden door panel that glides away, and it reveals this velvet-laden jewel box karaoke room that will, that everyone's going to be able to enjoy. I think it'll be the most fun room in the state. At the same time, keep in mind the whole time looking at Diamond Head and the twinkling lights of Waikiki. So pretty excited about that.
So beautiful, and I feel like what is so exciting about it is that it's in such a great location. So we learned a little bit about the location, a bit about the family's history, but we are going to be going back to learn more about what you're going to actually expect in the building. But it's going to be a really great addition to the neighborhood there.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we did some of those interviews because we learned a lot about the building and some of the goodies that maybe some of you who buy a place there will be able to enjoy.
I already want to move in.
Yeah. For